We are live. Hello, everybody. We're going to get started with morning Pilates. It's 8:15. What do you say?
Yeah.
Shall we? And I'm just trying to figure out the best way to position myself. Maybe I like when I lie down on that. All right. So I am just going to stand diagonal for now. Actually, I can go this way. Go this way so you guys can see me like this. All right, so we're going to start with our feet parallel and right underneath the hips, all 10 toes facing forward. Let's start with an inhale first and an exhale just to come into the room, reorganize the body. Inhale again, filling up the belly. Exhale, the shoulders relax. Soft knees. Let's roll down this time. Inhale. And we exhale. We'll bring the chin to the chest. We already scoop out the belly right away. We're keeping the hips right over the ankles. And we're just very gently going to let the fingertips touch the mat. Inhale in here at the bottom. And then we start to roll it up on the exhale, letting all the air out. And we'll be stacking the spine. Keep pressing those shoulders down, away from the ears, letting the head float up at the very last minute. Nice big inhale. There we go again, chin to chest. Creating that C curve. Rounding down, articulating the spine. Inhale. Exhale, roll. Oh, we'll do one more, staying at the bottom this time. Inhale first. Exhale, chin to chest. And this time we'll bend the knees even more, palms on the mat. Head is heavy. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale, straighten. We'll roll up this time. Inhale in. Exhale, round up. Lifting up through the glutes, the pelvic floor engages. And the head floats up. Over the shoulders, let's lace the fingers. And we're going to place a slight bend in the knees. And let's reach the fingers, reach the arms out and open through the back of the shoulders. And let all the air out. Now let's inhale, bring the arms up overhead, and then open the chest. Slight back extension, and we'll do that again. Lace the fingers. Softness in the knees. Press those knuckles forward. Inhale, reach it up. Open the chest. One more time like that. Exhale out. The breathing is so important here. Inhale up. And then we'll bring the arms down by our sides. And we'll do some shoulder rolls. I'll place my hands on my shoulders. We'll inhale up and exhale down. Let's do 4 in each direction. We'll go the other way. Bring the arms down by the sides, do some hip circles. Hands on the hips, let's go wider. Maybe turn the legs out, and we'll press the hips forward and circle them around. Pressing them forward. One full breath. Circle. 4 in each direction. Let's go the other way. Count. Let's do one more. How many do we do? And then come back.
Perfect number.
To center. Let's do a lateral stretch. So shoulder width, maybe wider feet. I'm going to reach one arm up over head. Take a nice inhale. Exhale as I reach over. Trying not to rotate forward or back. Let's come back up. Reach the other arm up. Let's do that one more time, each side. And last time on this side. Down, and we're going to start at the back of the mat. So I'll take a few steps back. Feet again, hip width and parallel. We're going to take a nice breath, bring the arms up overhead, and walk out into a plank. Inhale up, reach the arms up. Now we're going to round over a big beach ball. That means we scoop out the belly, start to round down, softness in the knees. Fingertips come down to the mat, and we walk it out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And we find our high plank. Wrists right under shoulders, spread the fingertips nice and wide. Engage the glutes and the quads, and your gaze is right at the top of the mat, keeping the neck long. We're going to do some rocks forward and back. Now, you can do them on the knees if you want to be modified, so you can come down to here or stay up. So we're going to reach, we're going to rock the shoulders forward of the wrists and then back, forward. Keep those abs drawn in and up. And forward, back. One more time, forward, back, come back to center. Let's do our knee taps, or if we're in modified, we do knee lifts. I'm going to tap the right and lift, the left and lift, the right, lift, the left and lift, and right. Abs draw in and up, lift, and right. Last one on the left. Let's do a couple with both knees. They tap and lift. And tap and lift. And tap and lift. And tap. One more. Tap and lift. Hold it here. Neck is long. Soft elbows. And then we'll come down to the knees. Let's sit back on those heels. Stretch the feet, maybe roll the shoulders. It's getting warm in here. I want to do knee to elbow in the plank position. Again, can be done in modified position. And then I want to do a shoulder tap, and then we will move out of planks. We'll come back to all fours. Once again, finding our position with the wrists right under shoulders, spread fingertips nice and wide. Stepping the right foot back, and then the left foot back. I'm going to lift the right foot off the mat, and the right knee comes to the right elbow. Then it's going to go to the left elbow, and then it's going to go to the right elbow. And it's going to stretch back out and down. We do the left. Lift. We tap. We tap the opposite. This is all very slow and controlled. We reach it out. One more time each side. Reach it. And tap. Tap the opposite. Tap. Reach. And down. Last time. Tap. 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 Reach it out. Down. Bring the knees down. One more time. Let's just take a child's pose this time. So reach the shoulders long. Stretch the shoulders. Then we'll come back up to our all fours. The last exercise is our shoulder taps. Again, can be done in a modified position. We start in all fours. Let's step right foot back and left foot back. And this time we're going to go with a wide stance with our feet. So we have a wider base. Abs are in. Glutes are engaged. And we're going to place our weight more, shift our weight more in our right foot. Lift the right hand and tap. And then bring the hand back down. And we switch. Left hand taps opposite shoulder. And tap. And tap. And down. And tap. And down. Tap. And tap. One more each side. Really feel it in my side abs. And down. And I'm going to bring my knees down. One more quick child's pose. Stretch the shoulders. And then we'll just walk the hands in, round up through the spine, roll the shoulders back, and then we're going to come into a seated position and roll down for hundreds. I have a hundreds variation. Of course, with hundreds, you can always do the legs in any position you want. So knees bent, feet flat, tabletop, straight to the ceiling, 45. But I'm going to do a different variation. Feel free to come along or not. So here we go. I'm going to roll it all the way down.
So excited.
So excited, exactly. So what we're going to, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. So we're going to do the right leg to the ceiling, the left leg hovering, okay? 5 of them. And then we're going to switch legs and do 5 on the other leg. That's all. Okay, here we go. Piece of cake, exactly. So arms are long on the sides. Looking straight up to the ceiling to start. Knees are bent, feet are flat. Let's take that right leg to the ceiling, straight to the ceiling. Let's slide the left leg out long. Now it can stay here, or it can hover slightly off the mat, a few inches off the mat. Bring the arms to the ceiling. So my pelvis is in neutral. I've got a little space between my low back and the floor. I'm going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders are going to lift and arms come to hip level. I'm looking straight through my thighs. My crown of my head is reaching up. This is our starting position. We pump the arms. Here we go. Inhale, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And last one. Exhale. Bring the knees in, bring the head down. Take a breath and rock everything. We'll roll up is next. We'll bring the feet back down on the mat. Extend the legs long, flex the feet. Bring the arms to the ceiling. Softness in the knees. We're not locking the knees out. We're going to inhale, the arms go back. They only go back to the ears. Keep the ribs in. Exhale, arms to ceiling, chin to chest. And we roll up, nice and easy. We're thinking about crown of the head toward the knees as we reach the heels forward, fingertips forward, but we reach the back ribs to the back wall, creating that C curve right at the top. And let's start to roll it back down. The shoulders come away from ears. We lead ourselves down with the backs of the shoulders. Nice. Beautiful, Christine. Arms to ceiling, head comes down, and we're ready to go again. Inhale, the arms go back. And exhale, arms to ceiling, chin to chest. Take your time. So as I come up through that sticking point, I'm pressing back, and I'm lowering down, creating that C the whole time. This is a lot of work. And then we come back down. We're going to do one more, just like this, and then I'm going to change it. We're going to lift a leg to tabletop. Inhale, the arms go back. Exhale, arms to ceiling, chin to chest. The head comes through the frame. And we breathe. And we reach. Are you reaching those heels forward? Are you pressing those ribs back? And we lower down. Let's stay at the bottom for just a moment and take a breath. Arms by the sides, and the head is down. This time, just for a change, let's point the toes. As we roll up, the right leg is going to come to tabletop. And we're going to think about forehead to knee, and that's going to give us a nice C curve. So I will cue you. Let's bring the arms to the ceiling. Inhale, let them go back. Exhale, they come to the ceiling again, chin to chest. Here we go. We start to roll. Once we get beyond the sticking point, lift that leg and aim your forehead for your knee. Keep reaching those fingertips long. Oh, yes. Rounding, rounding, rounding. And then we come back down. Arms to ceiling, head down. Inhale, they go back. Exhale up. Lift the left. Forehead is reaching for the knees. And round down. Let's do one more each side. Inhale back. Exhale, ceiling, chin to chest. Think forehead. Last time. Exhale, arms up. Keep reaching forehead toward knees. Keep reaching forward. Keep the fingertips reaching forward. And then pressing back through the back ribs as we come back down. Yeah. And then arms start by the sides. And we take a breath here. Nice work. Let's bring these into chest. Give it a little rock. And then we'll place hands behind thighs. We'll rock it up to sitting for some rolling like a ball. And we will do some bridges. So come a little forward on the mat for rolling like a ball. Let's sit tall in the sit bones, knees are bent. Reach the arms out. Sit up nice and tall. Nice, tallest posture. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, start to tuck the tail. Come on down about a third of the way. Not even half. Hold it there. We've now got a nice rounded spine. Lift the right leg off the mat. Left leg lifts. And now the hands can go to either side of the shins or on the front of the shins. I'm going to make a tight ball. So the tighter the ball, the more challenging this becomes. Try to keep the heels as close to the sit bones as possible. We roll back. We inhale and we roll back. We exhale and we find this balance position. Are you ready? Let's go. Inhale back. Let's do 3. Exhale, balance. Keep the C curve. Keep pressing those back ribs back. Let's go again. And one more. Hold it. Let's bring the legs to tabletop. Reach the arms out. Can you straighten the right leg and the left leg? Glue the feet together. Maybe reach the arms up a little higher. Nice work. Let's now bend the right knee. Hold on to that right shin. Straighten the left. Let it hover. Let's roll back down. And then pull that knee in to the chest. Let's switch. Pull the other knee in the chest. Bring both in. Bring the head and neck down, the feet down. Let's do some bridges. And then we'll get into series 5. The feet are flat. Knees are bent. Feet are parallel to each other and in line with the sit bones. Arms are long on your sides. We'll work the glutes, the back body here. So imagining that your feet are glued to the mat and you cannot move them. We will start with an inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck the tail and lift the hips. The kneecaps reach forward. And now we're pulling those heels toward the hips, even though they are glued and cannot move. You will feel the hamstrings engage as you pull those heels toward the hips and the hips toward the heels. Hold it here. Opening up the front of the hips. Let's bring the right leg up to the ceiling, pointing the toe. We're going to lower it down, flex, lift, and point. Lower and flex, lift, and point. Lower and flex, lift, and point. Last one, lower and lift. Hold it here and point. We're going to lower the hips and lift with the leg to the ceiling. We lower it down, barely touch and squeeze. And lower. The left glute is doing the work. Lower and squeeze. Lower. Let's do two more. Lower and lower. Hold it up. Now we do single leg circles. We're going to cross over the midline, draw a small circle on the ceiling, and come back to 90. 3 more. Cross. Down. Around. And cross. Down. Exhale. Last one this way. Cross. Down. Exhale. Let's go the other way. Inhale out. Down. And cross. The left glute is working hard to stabilize the pelvis as we circle. And last one. Hold it here. With this straight leg, let's lower it all the way down to tap the mat and then slide it in. Hold it here. We're going to bring the left leg straight to the ceiling. Flex. Let's lower down, point, and kick it out. Flex, down, point, and kick. Flex, down, point, and kick. Flex, down, point, hold it at the top. We lower and lift for 6 and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. We've got the circles. We cross over, down, around, and 3, and 2, and 1. Other way. 4. Exhale around. Inhale out. Down. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Relax the foot, point. Lower it all the way down until it taps the mat. Slide it in. Lift those hips up nice and high. Inhale at the top. Exhale, let's roll it down. 1 vertebra at a time. And then bring the knees to the chest. And we'll rock side to side. And stir. We have a series 5 variation. We are only going to do 3 reps of each of the series 5, only 3, but we're going to repeat it twice and we'll get a nice ab burn. Okay, so I'm going to place the feet back down for a moment, bring the head back down to the mat. We're going to come get ready for single leg stretch. So we'll bring the knees into the chest. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders are going to lift. Let's hold on to the right knee. Let's straighten the left leg and lift the torso up just a little bit higher as you pull that knee in. We're keeping the sacrum long on the mat. Let's switch. We switch and we come back for 1. And switch. That's 2. We're only doing 3. And switch. That's 3. Now place the hands behind the head. We're going to do 3 crisscross. We rotate the torso. Elbow to the ceiling. And that's 1. And up. That's 2. And up. Keep the hands behind the head. Bring the knees in. They come straight up. We have scissors next. The right leg lowers and we switch. That's 1. And down. That's 2. And down. That's 3. Both legs to the ceiling. Lower and lift for 3. We lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. And lower. Can you bring your torso up just a little higher and lift? And last 1. And lift. Bend the knees, hands on the shins. We have double leg stretch. Bring the torso just a touch higher, 1 inch. And here we go. 3. Reaching out. Exhale. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale out. Exhale. We are done. Bring the head down. Give it a rock. Easy, right? Only 3. Easy. Sure. So we'll do 1 more set of those, and then we'll move on. Okay. Everybody ready? Take a breath. Let's start this time with the hands behind the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, head and shoulders lift. Keep the crown of the head lifting. Now, so we're letting the head rest in the hands. We can lift the torso a little higher. Let's straighten the left leg and pull the right knee in for a single leg stretch. Just 3. Here we go. Switch and 1. And so we have the pistons back and forth. Now hold it here. We've got crisscross. We rotate torso. That's 1. So elbows going to the ceiling. We look down at bottom elbow. I think that's 3. We'll do 1 more just because. Okay, bring both knees in. Let's bring the legs to the ceiling. Lift that torso a little higher. Scissors. Lower the right. Now switch. And down. And down. Both legs to the ceiling. Lower and lift. We lower. Down. Lift it up. Just 2 more. The last one here. And up, bend the knees. Just 3 double leg stretching. We're done. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. We did it. Bring the head down. And rock the head and rock the knees. Woohoo! Nice work. Now we're warm. Let's see. Let's place hands under thighs. We'll rock it up again. And we are going to go to a side body series. I'm trying to think of the best way. I think I'm going to move my mat just a little bit more this way. Okay, we're going to line ourselves up with the front of the mat. So everything lines up. I'm going to place the palm down, lying down on my arm. Top hand will be the kickstand hand. And then I'm going to bring this hip closer to the wall over there, away from me, so that I've got a little bit of space underneath here. So just shifted my hips a little. It engages the lower waist when we do that. Okay, we're going to lift and lower both legs, and they're going to hover off the mat. So let's bring them up 1 inch, and here we go. We lift and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. We got 4 more. And 1, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the hover. Now just the top leg lifts. 8, 7, 6. Relax the neck. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold the last one. Up. 1. Now the bottom leg comes up to meet it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them down so they're just hovering, and we have scissors for 8, and cross, and 7, and switch, and 6, One. Beautiful. Bring them back in. Lower them down. We're going to press up with our kickstand hand to a forearm. To the forearm. And then we're going to bring one leg out in front. It can be bent. It can be straight, whatever feels more comfortable. And the top leg is going to hover in line with the hip. Now, if this is too much on your hip bone, double up your mat. Grab another mat. I can feel it under this floor. But if you're okay, we'll leave it here. We're going to do bicycles. So we're going to bend the knee, bring the leg as far forward as possible, sweep it all the way back so the hip opens, and then the heel comes toward the glute. And we go again. Forward, sweep, heel to glute. Two more. Forward, sweep. Not collapsing through that shoulder, pressing through the forearm. And let's hold it here. Let's go the other way. So we press it back first. And sweep it forward. And sweep it back. Forward. This is a really nice forward. And then bring it in. And now. All right. One more thing we're going to do. Oh, I have a challenge. Okay, bring everything together. Press through the forearm. I'll do one so you can see the challenge. We're going to reach the arm out. We're going to roll into a teaser from here. Okay, so there's lots of variations for modification. Here is what it looks like. We roll back and we tap. So this could be a bent knee. Bent knees doesn't have to be straight. If you want, bring the other hand up for a tap. Come back down to the forearm. And then we hover the legs as we reach. Three times, yeah. Okay, so all those modifications, you have choices. Reach out. We start with the legs down. We won't hover right off the bat. All right, press into the forearm. Here we go. We roll it back. We lift and tap. And then if you've got your balance, let go with the other hand and tap. Bring the forearm back. And hover the legs. We go again. Yeah, ta-da. We roll, we tap. Maybe tap the other. Bring the forearm down. And reach. Stack those hips. And last time, we bring it up. The teaser. And tap. And forearm. And reach. And one more tap. On the knees. We have to do it all on the other side. So we will flip it right over. And again, lining ourselves up with the front of the mat. And that's so when we roll on the challenge, we have that behind us. All right. So one long line, palm facing down. Kickstand hand. Everything is stacked. That top hip is going to shift just a little so that the bottom waist lifts off the mat. And let's lift and lower for 8, both legs this time. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them up. 1, just the top leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this one up, just the bottom leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them just to a hover, and we've got the scissor. 8, the small scissor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let them down. Take a breath. We're going to press up with that kickstand hand into the forearm, onto the forearm. Making sure that we're lifting up, not collapsing through that shoulder. Press up through the shoulder. We are going to do our scissors for, our bicycles first. Bicycles first. So bottom leg is going to come forward or bend. I like it straight actually, and I'm going to lift the top leg. Keep pressing through the shoulder. It engages this muscle right under here. All right, so here we go. Let's bend the knee. Reach forward, sweep back, open the hip, and then glute, heel to glute. 3 more. Reach back, yes. Reach back. Try and keep that pelvis nice and stable. Nice and behind the head. And let's hold it here. Let's go the other way. Reach it back first. Sweep the leg forward, and then reach it back. That's 2. That's 3. And 4. And down. All right, we've got our challenge. So now we would line everything up again. Press into the forearm. Stacked hips, stacked shoulders, arm reaches out. Okay, here we go. We roll back and we tap. And we tap.
It's different.
And forearm. I know, right? It feels very different. And hover. We tap. And tap. And forearm. And reach. One more. We tap. And tap. And forearm. Hold the reach. 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 Hover, hover, hover. And lower down. And then the knees come on up. Let's do a mermaid with both feet, ankles over to one side. So we can go the other way. Yeah, so we'll do it together. Yeah. Hand on the ankle, reach up. Inhale. Reach over. And then we'll go the other way. We'll place the forearm on the mat and reach the other way. And breathe up. Just breathe however you like through this lovely side stretch. And last time. We'll come to